What's cracking? Yeah, man. Look, we already know it's been going down since Katt Williams set it off on Club Shay Shay the other day, right? I ain't even have no time to be prepared for this one, right? So it's now or never if you're gonna reply because everybody is replying. But of course, I'm gonna always look at stuff through a different lens, right? So before I get ready to go in, today's beat is called The Light, produced by yours truly, because truth is the light, like my man Katt Williams said.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I think I might have cut it off a little early. Anywho, welcome y'all. Shalom. So check it out, man. It's a lot to be taken from what Shannon Sharp and Katt Williams talked about on the show, right? And I chose to focus on something a little bit different than what everybody else is, because I see things differently, frankly. So I remember back in 2001 when Sony was scouting me for a record deal through High Level Entertainment, a management company that I was fucking with. And it was kind of strange because the management company was getting in the middle of all the business and trying to steal the money. But my mother gave me and that was stalling the process. It's a good thing that I didn't sign it, right? Because she gave me this pamphlet by a ministry called X Ministries, right? And it was talking about how the music industry is part of an occult, right? And I kind of glanced over it and glanced through it, but I didn't really want to hear none of that shit because I felt like it was just some Christian mumbo jumbo. When I don't even know if the dude was Christian. He sounded more like a Hebrew Israelite to me, but whatever the case, I didn't pay it much mind. Fast forward to 2009, and all of a sudden, this DVD series start to come out, hip hop industry exposed, and all of this stuff. Volume 1 through like 9, I think, and each one, they were exposing a lot of rappers for being Masons, being part of the occult, the quote Illuminati, and for being on the DL. So, and it was ritualistic that they were having with each other, right? And it went all the way up to the government and all of this stuff, right? So I started to pay more attention to it. Now, fast forward to this interview, right? And the thing that stood out the most to me is that Katt Williams said that these guys were part of a cabal, right? Now, what exactly does that mean? Let's see. According to Wikipedia, a cabal is a group of people who are united in some close design, usually to promote their private views or interests in an ideology, a state, or another community, often by intrigue and usually without the knowledge of those who are outside of their group. The use of this term usually carries negative connotations of political purpose, conspiracy, and secrecy. It can also refer to a secret plot or clique, or it may be used as a verb to form a cabal or secretly conspire. Now, under that, it's a etymology, right? The etymology of the word. The term cabal is derived from Kabbalah, a word that has numerous spelling variations. The notice Jewish mystical interpretation of the Hebrew scripture. In Hebrew, it means received doctrine or tradition. In European culture, Christian Kabbalah, Hermetic Kabbalah, it became associated with occult doctrine or a secret. Occult doctrine or a secret. Check this out. It came into English via the French Kabbalah from the medieval Latin Kabbalah and was known early in the 17th century through usages linked to Charles II and Oliver Cromwell. By the middle of the 17th century, it had developed further to mean some intrigue entered to by a small group, or also referred to the group of people so involved, i.e. the semi-secret political clique. There we go again, political, right? So there's a reason why I said that, why I went to that, right? Because ultimately he said what it was about. He said that it was about God's side versus the devil, good versus evil, basically in so many words. And I took more of that from it than what people did and took from the DVD documentaries. They're doing the same thing with this, right? The narrative after they came out wasn't what it should have been, and that they're all part of a cabal, they're part of an occult, and then it goes all the way up to political entities, right? But it was more about who's rainbow and who's not, who's fucking who, and it became more gossip and like talk show fodder and reality show fodder than a message that was poignant and that needed to be heard. And I think that took away from the strength of it, and why people kind of swept it under the rug and didn't listen in, because at the same time with the rainbow movement going on and gaining all this political power and this strength, then people didn't really care so much, when they should have been letting you know that these people are part of the occult, right? And that it's a ritualistic, it's a brotherhood, it's a secret society. And that's what I took from it more than anything that was said in the interview. And then he said the devil can create nothing. This is straight from the Bible type stuff, right? Because we know that the devil can't create. That's why he always wants to replicate what God creates and make a perversion of it, right? So he also expressed that we're not supposed to be afraid of the other side because they don't really have no power. You know what I mean? So let's look at the other side, right? I know that Ricky Smiley professed to be a Christian, right? And Christians use the same King James version of the Bible, right? That other faiths use, right? And in that Bible, homosexuality is prohibited, right? And the whole concept of a man acting like, dressing like, pretending to be a woman goes against Bible principle. So for Ricky Smiley to be using the church and the whole concept, the whole Christianity, the veil of Christianity, as part of his persona, gimmick, or whatever you want to call it, to me is mockery, because he had his show and it was a whole lot of religious themes and stuff on there. And then at the same time, he goes and gets a dude who's part of the rainbow community to co-host his show, Gary with the T. So he playing with God, or whoever his God is. And that's not just my opinion, because anybody who can look at Christianity and see that that directly contradicts what he says he believes in. Whether I'm for or against Christianity ain't the point of what I'm saying. It's about, do you really represent what you say you represent? You know what I'm saying? So, because that right there alone makes him a liar. Before we even talk about what he did in comedy, that right there alone makes him a liar. And one of the benefits to being part of these cabals or these secret societies is the success that you are afforded to carry out their agenda. That's why he kept saying, using the analogy of athletes who are on the juice when he was talking to Shannon. They on the juice, they using steroids, they got help. It's not organic. Their success is not based on their talent or their hard work. It's not based on it, and they're lie. And he said the biggest job of somebody who sold their soul is to make it look like they didn't. Just like the biggest trick of Lucifer, Satan, the devil, all that is to make you think that they don't exist. is that he doesn't exist. So it's all in alignment. And we know from prophecy that the paradigm has shifted, right? And that things are going back to where they used to be and the way they're rightfully supposed to be. And that all of the truth is being unveiled. And he said that too. He's speaking about prophecy, whether he meant to or not, he's being used. He said in 2024 that is up with all of them, and the truth is going to be being exposed. And it's been being exposed since the 400-year prophecy ended in 2019. In or around 2019. I don't know how accurate they doggone calendar is, but yeah. So that's what's really going on. That's what's really going on. Steve Harvey played with the church too. He threw TD Jake's name out there. He threw Puffy's name out there because he knows that they all part of a cabal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows what goes on. It's not no coincidence. Then let's look at all the people who were part of it that came and spoke out. And a lot of them were dearly departed. A lot of them are dearly departed. So sometimes you got to listen and read between the lines to what's really being said, even though it's not being said directly. He was direct as he could be. I mean, how more direct do you need him to be? You got to use some discernment here. So I'm not going to stay long. I'm just coming to make a little quick splash and dash. But I hope that the message is being received. Don't do what Andre 3000 said and keep on missing the point I'm trying to poke you with. The interview was not about who's effing who. But because there was made mention of some people's sexuality or secret deviances, then a lot of people are going to tend to focus on that, just like they did with the first time the message was massively available on mass and massively distributed with those 9 volumes of that DVD series. So, yeah, man, I'm finna go ahead and wrap it up, get back to it. It's the last day of the week, business week, next to last day of the week, and I got to get ready to prepare for the Shabbat before sundown. It's been real. For those of y'all who tune in for this, I appreciate the time. Like, share, subscribe. This is coming directly from Concrete King TV this time. This is the channel that you need to subscribe to. And if you fuck with me, you know me personally, especially, go and show it on your timeline, share it, and see what the public has to say about what Pac has to say. Shalom. It's been real. Peace.